Okay. Okay, let's start, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Well, today we will discuss about this topic called school. Basically, it's one of the most important uh, seasons or times in our lives when we were uh, teenagers, kids. We were uh, learning about life, and probably we have a lot of experiences, and probably we also know about this topic, and we can talk about it. um, I'm going to start as always, well, checking our vocabulary. First we have um, well, as you can see, we can have classmates, teacher, homework, subject, exam, grade, uh, study, break, library, project, uniform, recess. So yeah, I think we can really enjoy this topic today. Um, First, we are gonna talk about, as always, as we have a couple of questions about this topic, and I'm gonna start sharing one of them. Well, of course, I'm gonna be starting. So the first question is, what was your favorite subject in a school and why? So, um, well, personally, I would say that when I was in school, maybe in, let's say, I'm gonna talk about one of the grades where I really enjoy the one of the subjects. So I would say in ninth grade, um, I was really in love with math. So I used to have a teacher that was um, very good explaining the topics, because in that time is when we start these topics in math about uh, Baldor, which is basically algebra. So that was one of the keys, uh, one key topic in my during my school time, because after that, when I was in the university, I had a good base. Yeah, I had the knowledge, enough knowledge to take calculus, that is a subject in the university. Uh, so yeah, I basically had the basis to do that, to study, and I really loved that because I had a good teacher, and because it was a very interesting topic. I really enjoy resolving formulas, and well, basically, if I had to decide between physics and math, I will prefer math. So yeah, that's pretty much it about this question. So please, guys, let me know who wants to participate. No worries, you can take your time. This question will be available for the next minutes. Yes, Einer, please go ahead.
Hello everyone. My favorite subjects in the school was ethics and values,
Mhm.
and physical education, and computer science.
Okay, cool. Yes, Michelle.
I consider that my favorite subject in the school it was the artistic because I love to do things with my hands.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Yes, Erika.
My favorite subject was always biology. Since I was a child, I had great interest in the art of health. Health.
Hmm. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, guys, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Um, so now we are going to talk about one of the important parts in during when since we were in the school in order to approve a grade, um, go to the next grade every year we have some exams, right? So how did you prepare for exams? So I'm gonna start talking about two um, important phases of my high school. Yeah, because it was basically high school, not the elementary school. Um, in high school, there was a time when we have separate exams, like each subject would have its own exam. But after a couple of years, like maybe when I was in ninth grade or 10th grade, someone decided that it would be a good preparation for the ICFES exam to do all the school exams in the same day. So we used to have one single day just to present the exams for all the subjects. So this is very difficult because you have to study for all the topics for one single day, everything in one single day. So I used to study like 1 week ago, and I start with the most easy topics, let's say those that I consider that I really handle and I really know, that I was comfortable and I can be aware, I can be sure that I don't need a lot of time because I already know and understand the topics. So let's say, as I mentioned, my favorite subject in high school, in school or high school, was math. So probably that was the first topic. Like 1 week after, I will start. I used to start with math. After that, probably physics. After that, probably biology. After that, the next day, I don't know, maybe um, what else we used to have, like religion, ethics and values as well. Probably the last one is philosophy because I consider that subject is not like my favorite. Is like the one I really didn't enjoy. because it was a lot of reading and I don't really enjoy reading. And yeah, after I would say maybe 5 days of studying different subjects each day, I usually take the last 2 days to do a recap or a review for all the topics on all the subjects. But instead of many hours in each topic, it's just like only 30 minutes for each topics, like for a review, a recap. And after that, well, when I was really into the exam, I usually had to do a last read about some theories that are those, for example, philosophy that we need to know by memory. It's not like that you can create a formula or you can interpretate something. No, you have to know the exact words. So yeah, probably I used to do like, for example, if my exams were from, I don't know, 7 a.m. to 12 to after until noon. 1 hour after, I was reading one last time the important the keywords for prepare to my exams. So yeah, that's that's all about my case, my opinion about this question. That was the methodology I used at the end of my high school. So you can now go ahead and share your thoughts. Yes, Michelle?
And I personally, I prepare to exams with a maybe little resume of the topics because I remember better if I write.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Einer, please.
To my mind, honestly, I didn't try hard enough on the exams.
Okay.
Also, I did I did use my notes for presentations and researched the segment a
Mhm.
little deeper to prepare for the questions.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Sometimes it's um we used to have different percentages in the subject, like I don't know, 50% of the course is just homeworks. The other 20% is the final project, and the other 30% is the exams, the final exam, for example. So I can say that probably sometimes only doing the homeworks and doing the project is enough to approve the course. So yeah, it's also, I remember that was very common as well. Yeah. Anyone else? Yes, Erika. Erika?
Yes,
Okay.
one moment, please. Um, uh, okay. Um, person Personally, I fo found it much better the study in a graph that to do it alone. Examining, examining ideas after reading text was a good technique. When I study alone, it helped me a lot to make synoptic
Mhm.
tables, summaries, or drawings to remember concepts um, and associate content.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Um, okay. Thank you so much for your sharings, for sharing your thoughts, and well, uh, yeah, we as we could see, we have different techniques. Some people prefer creating some summaries and writing again, so that will help people to remember the 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 theory and they have better like some ideas organized. Some other people like myself just reading, sometimes doing exercise or just checking examples from the class. And other people can, for example, just prepare not like a lot, just what it's on his mind and that's it. So yeah, everyone has its own techniques. I mean, depending, probably a school was not that hard, and probably in the university we need to do a different, use a different technique. So yeah, it's not always the same. So now I think we have an interesting question now. Like most of the schools, something that's very common. Most of the schools used to have a different activities apart from just studying. Depending of of the school, if they are religious schools like Catholics or any other similar schools, they used to have many celebrations. And if it's not Catholic or any religion on that in the school, but they used to have some, yeah, like some events that are also part of the year. So, in order to express those ideas, the question itself is what school activities did you participate in? So, I don't know if that word exists in English, but we used to have a lot of izadas de bandera. I don't know if that term is well known in the whole country, but we usually celebrate important Colombian dates like Independence Day, July 20th, or for example, the Boyacá battle in August. And in my case, I was studying a Catholic school, so we used to have as well all very religious celebrations. Um, I used to have something called it was a how is the word in English? Parade. When we used to have a lantern, that which is faroles, lantern. So it was a desfile de faroles, like lantern parade, and it was at night. It was celebrating something about the Virgin, but basically it was a nice activity because we were all walking on the street at night using our faroles, and well, that was nice to see. The other one was the final. I don't know if in English if that word would be the same, like interclasses. But yeah, we used to have something called interclasses, and it was a big event, sometimes in a big coliseum because the whole school was in there. Each like grade was presenting like a dance show and dancing show, or maybe something about sports. Yeah, it was more about the sports. So it was like the beginning of the sport season. Uh, so we start playing different sports between different schools. So yeah, those tournaments start after the interclasses. What else I can remember? Okay, something called bazaar. I don't know what would be the equivalent in English, but I think it's also called bazaar. But yeah, it was basically a lot of, let's say, a lot of stores. No, I would say more like a small. Let me think. Mm, I forgot the word. Sorry. Uh, Small carpas. That's the word in Spanish. But in each carpa, we used to have um, food, different food, usually depending on the region. So every grade used to have a different region or part of Colombia or of the world. And depending on that, we have to cook or prepare or bring just that kind of food. For example, if we decide that my grade was assigned to the Medellin or Antioquia department, so we have to bring, I don't know, bandeja paisa. Okay, bandeja paisa maybe it's too much, but yeah, those kind of plates or dishes like bandeja paisa, maybe eh, mazamorra, or maybe I don't know, something from that region. Of if we were in Boyacá, you in my grade was assigned to Boyacá department, so we have probably to bring some similar arepas or similar to the desserts we can find in Boyacá. Um, Maybe I don't know, yogurt. I don't know, something like that. So there was a lot of food, and we used to have fake money, no real money to buy the food, but fake money that were designed by the school. So the school designed some fake bills, fake cash, let's say, so we can buy stuff with that fake money. And to earn this money, to earn that like cash, you need to play some games, and if you win the game, like typical games, um, if you win the game, you can earn money, and with that money, you can buy any food you want. So yeah, it was amazing. To be honest, I really love those. So I extend myself a little couple of minutes, but now I think you can start talking and sharing your thoughts. So yeah, let me know who wants to go next. Yes, Einer.
Well, um, at my school, I have participated in activities like grooming days. We had some parties like gym day.
Mm,
We
yes.
also we also did some dance competitions, presentations, and exhibitions like plays. Yes.
Ah, okay, good. Yeah, that's very common. I used to do the same thing in the Isas de Bandera, like plays and dancing. Yeah. Anyone else, guys? Yes, Erika.
Okay. During my times as no, during during my times as studying, but at school, at university, I participate in several song festivals. I was also good mother of my class at the inauguration in the interclass games in my last year of primary school.
Mhm.
In my 2 years of high school, I was part of the school musical group and sang at various events at other schools. Since my school was for nuns,
That's
uh, I also sang at many Eucharist.
okay. Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think the those schools that are like religions usually have more activities, to be honest. But that's because of the religious days and holidays we have in the year. But yeah, we usually do a lot of stuff. Anyone else? I think we can move to the next one. One important part of the school is that we usually have people that really impact our lives. So I would like, it's not a question per se, but I would like to ask you um, to describe your favorite teacher. So I used to have different favorite teachers depending on my grades. For example, when I was in 5th and 5th grade, I really appreciate a teacher from the art class or artistic class. We usually call it artistic but instead of art. But yeah, it's the same one. Basically, that teacher taught me a lot of stuff that now that and start adding me this love for the arts, for the drawing. So I start drawing at that time, and also doing any artistic opportunity I had. I used to take it, and that was because of that grade, that subject. That class was very nice. The teacher was very professional as well. He really explained me a lot of stuff about theory, about drawing, about perspectives. Yeah, topics that are not simple, but he found a way to teach us. Uh, and yeah, I really appreciate that teacher during elementary school, fifth grade. But in during high school, I as I mentioned, I used to have uh some subjects that didn't really enjoy, like philosophy. But about even when my favorite subject was math, I was not consider math as my math teacher as my favorite teacher. Actually, my favorite teacher was the Spanish teacher because I had the opportunity to play some plays, uh, doing some theater plays, and well, actually, that was my first opportunity, like acting, and not in front of a camera. It was like acting with a real audience. So that for me, that was a great opportunity. I learned a lot. Uh, yeah, and that teacher was very nice, and um, it was more like I mean, we had a relation where we don't feel like superiority of the teachers. That is normal that sometimes they say, okay, I'm the teacher, you are just a student. But no, she was nice with everyone, like of course with all the respect that she deserved at that time. But we were able to talk like more as friends, it's strange, but we have like the trust to talk like friends. And yeah, I think that was a nice. She was a nice teacher. Well, also one of my favorites during high school. So now you can go ahead and share your thoughts about your favorite teacher when you were at school. Yes, Yank.
Excuse me, my smartphone is low battery. Um, the favorite teacher. Mm, mm, I different topics or classmate favorite. And my favorite teacher is in primary. Primary
Uh-huh.
is Carmen teacher. Uh,
Okay.
is mathematics. Mathematics
Or just
is
math is also.
yes, math. Correct. Is in fifth grade. Is my favorite teacher because mm, because first problems in the secondary. Um, mm, uh, uh, mm, in the secondary, the favorite teacher was is Cielo teacher. Mm, uh, uh, to mathematics, um, because is resolved for 101 uh,
Students.
exercise of
Ah,
algebra.
algebra. Okay. Yes, yes.
See, it's in 1994, June
Wow.
1994. I remember remember now because it resolved 101 uh, case
of algebra. Is it World Soccer? World Soccer USA? Is it time? Is it time in the worldwide? No, world soccer in the United States. I remember because
Oh, yes. Oof,
thank
I
you.
don't remember, but yeah, thank you. Yeah, algebra. Um, yes, anyone else would like
My,
to?
my vacation, my vacation, he's resolved in one and
101.
30, see, every vacation we resolve it. It's
That's
difficult. I remember our life.
yeah. Thank you, Young. Einer, go ahead.
In high school, my gym teacher's classes were very cool. We went to the pool, we left the school to the stadium, we did exercises and outdoor activities where we could have fun. We learned a lot of with him and we had a great time. He's a very fun, very funny guy.
Nice. Thank you. Yes, Erika.
In my time in high school, I had four favorite teachers. The first to hear teacher who worked at the first school where I attended high school in the city of Bucaramanga.
Okay.
Subject that that were algebra and biology.
Okay.
And the other two teachers that at the school where you finish high school in the city of Cucuta.
Mm-hmm.
Um, without trigonometry and social sciences.
Science. Okay.
Of, of my four teachers, I love their intelligence and um, human warmth
Mm-hmm.
when teaching. Uh, teaching no, which made learning e- easy, easier
Mm-hmm.
for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Thank you. Yeah, guys. Well, I think we are pretty much about the time. Thank you for so much for joining today. Well, this is as I mentioned, basic topics, but we can talk about our past. And to be honest, that's one of the tough topics that people used to have more issues with. So when they are trying to express ideas in the present, okay, that's fine. It's not complicated, but when they are trying to express activities and events in the past is when the things become a little harder. So yeah, I think this is a good opportunity for using these topics to express our ideas and of course expressing uh, all memories and events in the past, and yeah, improving our vocabulary. So thank you guys. We will see you on Tuesday, next Tuesday, after the holiday. So hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye